Hello, Essie here with process video for my layout for the Lottie Loves Paper Cybercrop, and I'm here with challenge 8, which is to take inspiration from Duran Wild Boys. I've got a sheet of 12 by 12 Vicky Boughton mixed media paper here, cardstock, and I've used some low tack artist tape to fix it to my glass mat. This just helps to keep the paper flat, helps stop it buckling quite so much, and keeps it in place while I'm working. I'm using my watercolours to add a rainbow of colours down the centre panel of the paper. So I've started off with sort of a turquoisey green, going in next with a blue, and then I'm continue down the colours down the length of the paper. I'm tipping the mat there, as you can see, to sort of make the paint move around a bit, spritzing a little water on every now and again if I want the paint to move a bit more. And now I've kind of just about got finished with the last colours, adding a little bit more pink in the bottom there, and then I'm going to come in and add some splatters of each colour to the side there, just to finish that off. Once I've done that, I'm setting that aside to dry. And here it is dry. I've removed it obviously from the glass mat, and I'm now ready to start adding my papers. I've got 2 sheets of paper here from Shimelle's collection, Sparkle City, and I'm just tearing 2 strips off. I want a torn edge to just provide a little bit of texture. I do like a torn edge. I think it just adds a little bit of detail and texture. And I'm just removing a little bit of the white here. Don't want quite so much white of that core of the paper showing. Just getting those into position, marking with a pencil so that I can remember where I wanted it, and fixing that down in place. And then I'm going to add the blue one over the top as well, and then that's my background ready to add my photographs. Now I've got 3 photographs, so I've taken inspiration from the fact that Duran had 3 members of the group with the same surname, Taylor, Roger, John, and John Taylor, Andy. Oh, they were my favourite band. I can't remember, I forgot that. Anyway, so I'm using 3 photographs, and the subject of the photographs is my partner Pete. So I'm using the male theme of the song Wild Boys as well. I'm adding foam pads onto the back of my photographs to raise them from the background, give them a bit of dimension, but I'm making sure that there's enough room around the edge in case I want to tuck anything in around the photographs. And now I'm coming in with the embellishments. I love these. As soon as I got this collection, I knew that I wanted to use some of these photographs from Benidorm, where we were on holiday. We go every year, and we both love it. And I've got these photographs with all the signage around the bars. So there's lots of signs with lights and obviously the names of the bars and things on, and I just thought they worked really well with a lot of the embellishments and details from this collection. I've separated out some of the little embellishments and things that I want to use, so I'm just having a play to see whereabouts I want to use them. That See the World globe is actually I can't remember what it's called. When you move it, the words disappear and come back again. It's really effective. Deciding I want to pop those that card. This is a chipboard sticker, so it's already quite thick, but I decided I wanted to add it onto foam pads so that it was the same height as the photograph, because it was sort of overlapping the photograph slightly, it wasn't sitting properly. Wasn't happy with it, so just adding some foam pads to the back there and popping it back on, so that will be raised from my background as well. Just continuing to tuck little embellishment bits in here and there. Got this cloud, which is actually from one of the sheets of the 8 by 6 paper pad. So I've just trimmed that round, leaving a slightly dark edge, and I've got that aeroplane sticker flying across the top there, adding a little camera down the bottom. And basically I'm just adding, as you can see, tucking lots of embellishments in and around my photograph and forming that vertical line down the page. I've almost kind of covered up, or pretty much have covered up, that arrow paper. So I'm toying with the idea of putting an extra layer in on the left hand side. I think that needs some more contrast. But just finishing off, adding my little embellishments first. There's some die cut buildings. They kind of fit with the skyline of Benidorm. There's lots of the taller hotels and buildings around. Couldn't decide where to pop that arrow. I kind of felt like I wanted it that side, so that there was some yellow down that side of the photographs as well, but it didn't really fit. I didn't like it pointing up that way, so I popped it there anyway. Got the little yellow taxi down the bottom, and that balances out. There's sort of 3 elements of yellow then in my design, so that kind of balances that out. And just adding another strip of that arrow paper to add a bit more contrast to that left hand border. Going back to my sticker sheet and using the Lovely Day stickers for my title. Duran, obviously 2-word title for the band, so I'm using 2 words for my title on my page. And I've realised I've stuck that foam pad the wrong way up, so just turn that over and removing the sticky backing. Now I've got my title in place, I want to add some smaller embellishments. Just looking through the little sticker book that came with this collection. As you know, anyone who's seen my videos before, absolutely love word and phrase stickers. So I'm just going to create a little collection under that arrow there, with some word stickers and a couple of little label stickers, which I shall write the date and the place on. So just building up a little collection of stickers. Oh, one decided I wanted that silver one up the top there. Those ones up the top there. The aeroplane is pulling that banner that says See the World, and then it says Discover New Adventures underneath on the 2 little word stickers. So I've got my stack of little word stickers and labels there. Wanting to add some even smaller details, another little drink sticker there, and some wanting to finish off with some stars. So just popping the stars in place there, sort of a sprinkling, and just fiddling around. Kind of want to put something in that gap there between the globe and the sign. I'm not happy with that sort of open space, so popping the end of that cardstock label that's got a little camera on. So I've just tucked that in there to fill that space. Having a think, I want to put some of these are beautiful glittery star enamel shapes. Well, there's hearts and circles as well, but I'm just using the stars on this occasion, swapping them out for some of the card board stickers that I've popped on there, just adding a bit more detail and texture. Again, little space down there under the camera that I want to fill. And then that's me done. I really hope you've enjoyed watching. Hope you join in with our Cybercrop and look forward to seeing you here again soon. Bye.